Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to Play by Email 6, turn 131. And let's see what's cooking all around the place. But first, comments. David Houston, your wife is so distracting that you uploaded this video only in 600p. See, well, I did not being distracted that much to upload it wrong. It's just that YouTube takes times to convert the video for higher qualities. Sean, Persia is best taken care of when he is weakest. Take him down. Is policy saving allowed? If not, then well, policy saving is not allowed, I think, in this game. Where are the actual settings that I can check? Maybe it's in the rules. Do I have it in the rules? I don't think the policy saving is up and running. Let's see. Rules. Let's see. I don't think so. No, I don't think so that policy saving is on, but why would it even matter if the policy saving would be on? Let's read the rest of the comment. If not, then if you time your war too soon after he gets his next policy, he won't be able to pop Golden Age during your war. Yoruus, did you get me a present yet for Christmas? Why would I need to get you a present for Christmas, Furo? You don't even talk to me anymore. Sancho, totally disagree, no sense in taking Persia. By the way, he see these videos. Why would you accuse this player of sniping the videos on YouTube? It makes no sense. I believe he's 100% honorable, so shouldn't be a problem there. And if he does watch those videos, then it is his problem, not mine. I'm like, if he's gonna be victorious at the end by cheating, why would I care about that anyways? Okay, Sidri, what is your profit in pushing Persia? You are not liberty, you are tradition, and you have enough cities to lead in science whole game. I think you should build economy and defense. These are two most important things. Now you're in 8th place in science, and it's very bad. I really don't see any profit in capture Persian cities. I think you should search crossbowmen, but improve economy without war. You need workshops, markets, shrines, temples, universities, lighthouses, etc. If war will starting, you couldn't build it and lose the game. Even you'll win Persian campaign. Answer to that from Frugo. They can still help against a joint frigate push, better safe than sorry. We can raise their cities if we want, and we need to kill them anyway at some point. That's a good point. As Yoruus mentioned earlier, holding 2 capitals is a great advantage over holding 1. The lesser the number of players, the faster will Yoruus make turns. Answer from Sanchez. Raise equals free place for others to enough cities for Japan. Cthulhu will devour the world before end of this game. There was a part for Frugo Fruit. Comments. By the way, I just made a typo. It made me realize that this should be a thing. Behold, it's Taurus. The fat Yoruus. Sorry for the math joke. Fat Taurus. Oh my god. Okay. Fat
Hello,
Taurus. Oh my god. Okay, let's finish up the comments in here, shall we, first? Sancho, wait a second. Sancho, Sidri, agree it's no sense in pushing Persia because you're leaving Byzantium alone and getting unions against you. It is no sense in taking all Persian cities because you can't find happiness for new conquests, and no sense in raising clearing place for other civs. Sanchez, or just Xbo plus Samurai and kill them all, right now. All landmark Sanchez, I disagree. If able to fight Persia without losing military units, it only strengthens you long term and can level the troops. Also, one less Persian city in our hands means one more city long term that can provide culture, science, gold hammers, and we can bear the short term cost. Although I think we should possibly only capture one city and very cautiously. I see you guys have mixed opinion about that. David Houston, your wife is so distracting that you uploaded... Okay, that's the same. That you uploaded in... because I'm reading the comment in the wrong... Okay, I already read that comment. There we go. Chumchu-kun. You want Byzantine religion in your capital ASAP for 15 production. Crossbow push seems good. That calls for NCB for forge in capital and perhaps steel for armory and samurai. If you go to steel directly after machinery, building fishing boats is definitely a waste. That production should go into workshops, forges, and pre-building units. 3 culture and 3 fade in capital, plus 2 culture, plus 2 fade in marbles against 5 production in capital. Yeah, I agreed with Sanchez that I would like to purchase a monastery first in Marvelous City, 100%. And we can get extra culture and fade with monastery and wait for religion to spread naturally. Exactly all. I think that's the right approach. This will save 7 turns of fade and provide the net 14 culture and fade. Time to get another 150 fade, exactly. As well as plus 2 fade and culture permanently versus getting a missionary. There is low risk of feeding Persian religion. I also think Wellington may fall to Persian religion and we cannot do anything about it without self-inflicting damage. Opportunity cost of missionary, and it's not worth our effort to fight it. Culture from monastery is more valuable and it's permanent. I absolutely agree with that. I do think that monastery in Barbaros City will be much better right now than investing into missionary, but we still have like at least 2 turns before we are supposed to make that decision, so you guys can still change my mind if there's going to be more discussion about it. Jamrock plays. Are you going to make any farms on the marsh and does it give you extra food if next to Lake Victoria? I don't believe. Lake Victoria provides fresh water, so it should be good to us for farms. I think it's not the time to start making farms yet, since we will be behind in happiness soon, even with the policy coming next turn. I don't think it's time to make farms as well yet, but those will be good farm cities. Fearsome Warrior. I'm sure he's watching you, but yes, need to attack him. Get monastery and then see how it goes. You probably will not need any missionaries. Alright guys, well, let me just summarize all the comments a little bit closely. First of all, I don't believe that I don't believe any of the players that are in this game are watching those play-by emails that I put on YouTube. I absolutely do not believe that. It makes absolutely no sense. If they do, then we had this chat before. If they do watch it, then it is 100% their problem, not mine. If they want to involve cheating into winning a game, then there's really their problem, and I'm not gonna absolutely worry about that. So I'm gonna make my decisions assuming that none of those players watch, sneak peek, or check any content about the play-by emails they are involved with that I upload into the internet. So with that assumption in mind, we will not get any secrets between each others and we'll talk about absolutely everything. This is the purpose of uploading play-by emails on YouTube and doing them publicly, so we're just gonna act upon that. So that's first thing. Secondly, monastery. I do believe that buying a monastery in here in Marvelous is so much more better than actually investing in the missionary right now. It's only 150 fade, and it boosts culture output of this city by 100%. That's a lot of culture, so it's going to be very useful. That's the second thing. And the third thing is war. Now look at this map, guys, and look at the demographics. We're first at hammers, we're third at food right now, Aztecs are first, probably Persia is second or tied with me because it's only 1 food missing, but we're first at hammers, we're second at land at the moment, second at army. Yes, we're 8th at tech, but that really does not matter that much because the city's gonna keep growing, library is gonna get done, NC is gonna get done. University is gonna be there at some point of the game, and catching up is much easier than being the science leader, because every single tech that they will research, we're gonna have reduced cost of researching those techs. So in essence, going later on by the techs that people actually researched, and most of the people research civil service at the moment, and they are going for universities with one person already at universities, the faster we're gonna get the techs later on. And if we do decide to go for crossbows at the moment, we need to utilize crossbows, because going for crossbows and not attack, well, going crossbows first and not going education will just waste going into crossbows if we're not gonna go to war. That's as simple as that. No, Time Walker, it works every single time. So if we're deciding to go crossbows, we need to use the army somehow and kill some people at some point. And the first and only target that we may kill is Persia. I'm 100% sure about it. So now is the choice. Do we attack him? He's got 5 cities. 5 cities. So there's not that much, but with those 5 cities, he's equal with food around the place, like I am right now. So we attack him right now. Well, soon. We prepare the attack before the universities, and we try to take him down. So we're gonna clear our flank, our one and only flank. If we can kill Persia and we can kill Carthage, there's gonna be a huge coastline that we'll have to secure and worry about, since we need to get frigates. And with the standing army we're gonna have in here, we can think about Rome, right? I remind you, this is domination victory only game. So there are 2 choices that we can take in this game basically. The choice number 1 is utilize our honor tree and go for early war with land army that we currently possess, and the upgrade lines from crossbows, which is from compos, which is like crossbows, catlings, upgrades from samurais, and start warring relatively sooner than later. So that's like the first option, which I think we are set up pretty decently for. And the second option is we just stay on our cities and we sim city into the late game. And we war in the late game. Of course with full honor too, but we war in late game with, I don't know, cavalry, artillery timing, or any other things like that. There are some risks involved into that. First of all, we need to go frigates. Persia may skip frigates or something like that and divide, like Carthage goes for frigates, Persia goes for land army. I can imagine a situation like that. For example, he may be the guy going for universities at the moment, who knows. So if we choose option number 2 and will be not active in this game, we may end up being teamed from strange directions, not from south, not from Byzantines, but we can be teamed by naval and land aggression, which we may not be able to deal with because we are slowed down in science at the moment, and we can miss some crucial timings like cavalry artillery timing on land, or frigate timing at land. That's why I think that attacking with crossbows and putting some production into pushing into Persia with crossbows, and while going for universities and frigates, in the long run will be much more positive for us than actually trying to sim city and defend against possible frigates and possible cavalry and artillery. I think it's just the right choice, especially that with crossbows, going first crossbows and having a hefty amount of crossbows, that army could do a lot of damage on a lot of fronts. So this is still a discussion, guys, but well, I would be happy to hear your thoughts about it. Just remember, this is a standard speed game. You can build scientists only every 8 turns, and we need to defend from 2 sides at some point, from land and from sea. Now we know that Carthage and Persia is working together, so just imagine a situation where Persia goes land army focus with skipping naval attacks, and he attacks from land with superior technological units. And I don't mean crossbows, I mean cannons, muskets, artillery, cavalry. And imagine Carthage going for frigates and attacking us with frigates from the north. I would say that at least killing 1 threat at the moment, and later on be worried only about 1 kind of attack, will be much more beneficial for us than anything else. Especially that if we're gonna get slowed down, it really doesn't matter. We have a deal with Byzantines, and if we can manage to take Persia and Carthage out and sit on that huge empire, then we can SimCity while going for frigates, because we will need to defend the coastline, and we will need to have some sort of option to be mobile against the rest of the players. But the only real threat for us will be Rome. But Rome will not be able to outscience us and will not be able to kill us with a standing army of crossbows. No chance. So that's why I think taking out Persia and Carthage sooner than later is much more beneficial for us than any other option. Okay, so that's about the comments. So let's do the moves now. What do we have in here? Gromgon got a promotion, so let's hide him. Others think got a promotion. This compo did not get. We're going here. Now we finally got our military cast. Let's go. Bam! Now this is cool. 20 happiness, 20 culture. This is huge policy. 4 culture. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Alright, so let's... Who does not have experience? Only the... Okay, only you. Let's go Spearman. Kill this guy. And kill this guy. Bam. And bam. Bam. Okay. More experience. More culture, what I meant. 9. Excellent. Scout goes scouting. Let's go south first. Beautiful land. Beautiful land. Beautiful land. You gotta admit that. This guy goes for the silver. Wouldn't it have been better to go range attack first? I hope not, because I don't want to destroy the camp. So I would prefer to attack with melee first. So I will not have the risk of taking the camp. I don't want to take the camp yet. So I think it was correct attack right now. Right, anything else that we've got to do? We've got to do a little bit of scouting. Hello, beautiful. Okay, anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Let's see the micromanagement of the cities. Everything is okay. Seems like we're pretty good. Seems like we're pretty good at the moment. 3 turns. This is good. And capital is good. No, capital is not good, right? Now the capital is good. Okay. And this city is good. Alright. Friendship. Has run its course. Ethiopia and Portuguese has got a friendship. Okay. Kizil culture. quest. Now we only need the science quest. And Monaco needs what? Gold and writer. I would be very, very tempted to ally Monaco with gold, by the way. And using those 250G instead of for upgrades into allying Monaco for the additional culture. I think the yield, like net yield, is going to be so much more beneficial with professional army getting faster that we're actually going to save up the gold. But that's also for a discussion. Do we need that ally or we do not need that ally? That's the question. Wellington, Barbkamp, Geneva, Barbkamp. Wow, how is that even possible that we are leading with fate? Now that makes no sense, but okay. Alright, so I guess that's it for this turn then. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Best wishes. Yoruus out.